Hi, this is BB. Again, I'm thinking of trying to work and it's not gonna happen. Now, I know the person who is hacking me. I'll tell you something else. Remember, I always say I know what happened here? And I've been pivoted here somehow. Now, somebody contacted me back through my website in 2020 by the name of Kanapka. His name was Zachary Kanapka. And he actually said he was having some problems. And he needed my help. At the time, he and the person involved, they were fighting. The person couldn't stay in the house, which to me basically is similar to what was happening. It's like you feel like you're vibrating, you're angry for no reason. Was whatever it was. It wasn't a spirit, a demon, a fallen angel, or an earthbound spirit. It was fucking people like you and me with electricity and whatever these things they're getting in your house. They're either putting it in your atmosphere through your vents or in your water or something, and they're actually fucking your whole system up. Your central nervous system, they're attacking it. Now, consult your doctor. Some of you have nurses. Go online. What happens when there's something attacking your central nervous system? What would be your reactions? How do you normally react? How would you normally react? Is there a lot of unusual anger, irrationality, irritability? What do you find? Do you find yourself like being confused, maybe just lazy, wanting to work, feeling anxious? What happens, right? What adverse reactions do you get from an attack from the central nervous system? Now, these frequencies are meant to, or they're not frequencies, I guess they are in a way, because I think more frequencies, when I think of frequency, I'm thinking of God's frequencies, the angelic frequencies, the harmonies of the universe, the sounds and the frequencies of the universe, and the sounds built within the frequencies. So I'm thinking more in terms of electricity, like rewiring your fucking house. They put certain things around your house to form almost like a grid to keep whatever nastiness that is being expelled trapped in there. Now, these things have happened. Remember, we're talking about a frequency here, which means electricity. Tesla, Thomas Edison, the light bulb, electricity. He said there's a great power. He don't know where it comes from, but he know it exists. They tap into it, they can get the filament to come to life. They control the flow of it. Does electricity exist? Yes, it does. Can it be controlled? Yes, it can. Can it power houses individually? Can it be run through wires? Yes, it can. How does a cell phone work? It's not connected to any wires. Now, there are phone lines all over the place. There's electrical wiring all over the place. Everywhere you go, there's electrical wiring. In wooded areas, maybe you're gonna find less and less of electrical interference. Now, there is electrical interference. So, what if there's electrical interference from one post to another? Let's say there's a grid. This is your house. You have one this way, one this way, one this way, and one that way, right? I'm not sure how this works. Now, if they're hacking in, they can hack into the electrical company and have like a surplus of energy or electricity flowing through these wires, and maybe just directing them to your home. After all, these things are on grids, certain grids, and they can control the grids. If they're hacking, why not? If they're hacking, why not? They like to, it's that need for power and control over one fucking woman or a couple of people. It's real, it's pumped up, it's empowering, it's, they're ready to take on the fucking world. I had a dream once where I was climbing some stairs. And there was darkness. And in the darkness, I knew there was something lurking. But I felt safe. I almost felt like that on the TV show Beauty and the Beast. But I felt safe. And I kept going up these dark stairs to the top. And it kept following me. Every landing, it would follow me. This there was always there. I don't know how it was parallel to me, but it was there. It was a presence. It was protecting me. Got to the top, there was a door, opened the door. It was like an attic or like a lighthouse. It was a giant computer with two dwarfs trying to take over the world. What I just said reminds me of these people. They're like these dwarfs trying to take over the world. They're fucking with electricity. Now, people have been known to get dizzy and get lightheaded and pass out if they go near a nuclear power plant or a power plant. They call them boilers. I don't know what that means. Like the electric company then, or this set of grids or whatever the case might be. They're sensitive to electricity. I never was. I can't remember ever being sensitive to electricity. So, what if they can give you certain things as well? Let's say they're putting something in the water to desensitize you, to make you more sensitive to electricity. I'm sure there's something out there that they can administer in your water supply or in your food supply to make you more sensitive. I'm not sure. Whatever the case might be, I don't know. These people think that they're gods. They think that they're smart, they're brilliant, and it's like they want to bring people down because that ensures that they're showing their worth as powerhouses. No pun intended. So, it's how would it work? You're caught in the middle, there's 4 sets around you, right? You're caught in the middle. I guess if you're sensitive to it, but it's like a grid almost. And let me tell you something, Kevin says it. Kevin Christian says it, and it's exactly what had happened to me. You can almost taste it in your mouth. Like all this is like a haze. You're in a haze of stink and dust and whatever, and you're inhaling it. You're almost eating it. It's so thick. It's not magic. It's electricity. How they're doing it, I don't know. Why they're doing it, I know even less. I don't know. Why would anyone do this? Why would they do it? Like, why? What prompted this? What do they want? They're trying to control the world? What? Hacking isn't enough for them to have billions of dollars? What? It's like it went to their head, now they want to control people. They're trying to, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm trying to understand how this works. Why is it, it's like, what is this broadcast? I don't know. Like I said, I need to find this targeted individual video and show it. I gotta look through and find it. And you could see something on her wall, almost like flames on her wall, and there was no fire. And she was just filming it on the wall. I don't know. But anyway, with that in mind, it's like I'm just trying to figure out how this shit works. What causes this irritability? I don't know. Like right now I can smell it. Now the vent is there. Now what do? I call the fucking landlord. They'll check. They're not going to find anything. These people are not stupid. They're not going to leave anything there for people to find. They don't have probable cause to go in their fucking apartments, the other people's apartments, and look. They're not going to do that. They would have to go through the police, get a court order for that to happen. They're not going to allow them to do that either. They're not going to allow them to do that either. Then they go in and they find nothing because they already pulled it out by the time you make the phone call and the landlord gets here. They're not going to sit there and wait for them to show up. Nobody in their right mind, if they did that, well, then they're really stupid and they wouldn't have lasted this long. That's the one of the thing. The second thing is, it just gets you so irritated. Right now, like the back here, is just hurting really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Right to the back here. It just hurts really bad. It hurts really bad. I don't understand why they're doing this. Is it adrenochrome? Well, let's pretend I don't have any more. It must be some kick-ass adrenochrome. I don't know. But when they kill me, what happens? What if they find somebody with the kind of adrenochrome they're looking for, this drug, to get them like a really crazy high? Do you think they're not going to try to take advantage of that person? If it's a man, they'll try to get that person pregnant, get him to knock people up. They'll get him to knock people up, and if it's a female, they'll probably try to take her DNA and merge it with other people's DNA to try to get, more of the same. It's like a drug. Like if it's like people who are addicted to meth. They're going to try, if they find a meth lab, they'll try to preserve that meth lab and build another one. They're not going to burn it to the ground if you're an addict. So with that being said, it's like, I don't know why they want me. I don't understand this. I'm not the best looking person in the world. I'm not the smartest person. I had stuff like money and it's missing. And my fucking webs, my business that I built, I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I don't think they're using it. I don't believe that they're using it because I don't believe they take the time to sit down and talk to people and try to make money that way. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because they seem to be bugging me all the fucking time. Ask Kevin Christian, they're doing the same thing to him. They're doing the same thing to him. And they're making us look like we're fucking drug addicts. Like I told you, I had a client. I'm not going to say the name. But I had a fucking client who just was telling me the same thing. In her home, she smelled smoke. Just after she saw something like a yellow mist dancing over her husband's head. Chlorine mist chlorine in a mist form is yellow in color, or yellowish in color. She was smelling the smoke afterwards as well. Like away from the home, but not as strong. So I didn't make that up. If this goes to court, that'll come out. If they won't leave me alone. They will not leave me alone. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. Maybe they're too much adrenochrome and they have brain damage. I don't know. They just won't leave me alone. There's another case where another person contacted me. Her mother wanted to sell their home because she was going through the same thing, and the woman had a stroke. And she go in her kitchen. When I go in the kitchen, my kitchen, like I'm doubled over. I'm in pain all over. I don't know if it's a magnet from the refrigerator. I know the refrigerator has magnets. So I don't know if it's a magnet from the refrigerator that's pulling my energy. I don't know. It's almost like they're bottling your energy and trying to drink off it. I don't know. My head hurts all over. It's like I just wish, you see how irritated I am? It's like the unfairness of this whole thing. I can't stand it. And they hack my business to ensure that I sit down for them to torture me. I'll make another video.